The Section 6 chunk of Lesson 36-1 covers question 14 only. On the previous slide, you should have seen two pieces of information. It had a paragraph that said, Zach would like to assure his parents that his text messaging time is not unusual for a high school student. His average text messaging time is the same as Olivia and Trey's average times, but the variability differs from each set of data. Before reporting this to his parents, Zach decides to gather additional information. He considers using a census of the 1,250 students in his high school. Now, your academic vocabulary. A census gathers information about every member of the population. Every member. I want you to look at question number 14. It says, conducting a consensus is often difficult. What difficulties might Zach encounter if he proceeds with the census? I'm going to give you about 3 minutes to talk it over with your table mates and come up with some reasons why you think that this might be rather difficult for Zach to do. Go ahead, pause your video. The answer to number 14 has now been provided. Some of the difficulties I thought would come up is trying to get a response from every member of the population. Now, if we're talking about plain dealing, it might be a little bit easier to get 200 members to give you an answer back. However, you have to remember the size of Zach's high school. 1,250 students in his school. That's a lot of responses. Let's not forget the amount of time it's going to take us to process all of that data by finding the mean, finding the range, finding the absolute deviation, finding the mean of the absolute deviation. That's going to take a lot of time to process that data just for him to give back to his parents. So let's come up with some other ways that he might go about trying to provide the best data for his parents. On to your debriefing question.